Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Championship Wrestling on a very special night. My name's Jack Farmer, and I'm about to be joined by a professional wrestling legend, a man who has been respected, feared, and revered, a man whose dominance in the United Wrestling Network tag team division stretched across state lines and decades. Joining us for the final time as part of his epic Last Mile retirement tour, concluding 36 years of professional wrestling, please join me in welcoming the Navajo Warrior.
Thank you, Jack.
Nav, thank you so much for joining us. And as you're here in the United Wrestling Network for the final time, what are some of the memories that are coming back to you now?
There's so many great memories from opponents like Adam Pearce and on down the line. But my favorite is when the Hawaiian Lion and myself would say those four simple words, "Come fight the tribe." And when we did, we won those tag team championships and held them for the longest time. Now, let's do this one more time in singles action on this Last Mile tour.
Well, here in our main event, you will be facing Latino meat Che Cabrera. What are your thoughts about him?
We faced each other in the past, the tribe versus the Wolf Zaddies. Man, those were some battles. So tonight, one-on-one, we're going to bring that heat.
It all goes down in our main event. Folks, this is one you simply cannot miss.
Championship Wrestling, we're back in the Irvine Improv. TK Todd Kennelly along with Christian Cole. Incredible television title main event last weekend. More title matches coming your way, and we're going to set the stage. We will have the contract signing between Heritage Champion EJ Sparks and 1 in a Million Maxamilien for their upcoming title clash.
The story is simple. Maxamilien is undefeated in action here. Tonight he challenges for the Heritage Champion against a man who has not lost in all of 2025, EJ Sparks, a fight I am very much looking forward to.
And speaking of championships, one that I've got circled, certified banger alert, Team 5150, Danny Limelight, Slice Boogie, put the World Tag Team titles on the line against the Krusty Crew.
Krusty Crew are a couple of young guys. They're fast and swift. Tonight they get their shot. It's a championship in front of them. Can they do it? Can they pull it off against two of the baddest asses in all of pro wrestling?
Speaking of one, a legendary one at that, the Navajo Warrior is on that Last Mile tour, getting ready to hang it up once and for all. He was a fixture in the tag team division. Navajo Warrior steps into the United Ring for the last time against Che Cabrera.
It's been an honor to call the matches of the Navajo Warrior over his career. Started in 1991. It all comes tonight to a head, and against Che Cabrera, a really mean dude.
Cannot wait. It is time to fight on. The champs are in the house, and they look like they are all business, straight out of New York. Slice Boogie, Danny Limelight, the reigning United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Champions, did the unthinkable, laid out the then #1 contenders Gunk at Levity Live in Oxnard, took the title opportunity by force, and then defeated the team of hysterical Shane Hayes and Che Cabrera to make history and to wear the gold once again.
The gold looks good on these two Puerto Rican poppies. These two men, two of the most dangerous dudes in pro wrestling today, have reunited and captured gold in the United Wrestling Network.
Turn the music on, bozo! Are you guys booing us? You know, it's perfect. It's so crazy how fast people who say they love you, people who claim they're there for you, how fast they turn their back on you. You idiots are out here booing me after And I don't care if you boo us, because quite frankly, all of you suck.
What a bunch of Orange County idiots. I never liked you guys. You guys are trash. Anaheim Angels trash. Let's face it, Disneyland is trash. Everyone likes Disney World better. Orlando, what up?
Send that bum-ass tag team out here.
Champs, with some derogatory words for the Southern California crowd as we await their challenge. There you see it, the Krusty Crew. Dom Kubrick. A lot of history in the United Wrestling Network, as well as Lucas Riley, top-notch Lucas Riley for that matter. And Kubrick said he wants to be known as the Mad Droogie, Dom Kubrick. Is that right? Yes, the Mad Droogie. They come with their own snacks. Got some popcorn. And I'll tell you what, fans, get your popcorn ready, because this is going to be one heck of a tag team title matchup. In fact, Johnny LaQuasto recently asked me, hey, who would you like to see next step up to the plate to take on 5150? The first team I mentioned was Krusty Crew, and he said, well, TK. I guess you're picking up what I'm putting down, because that is in fact the match, and we have it right here. We cannot wait.
Very excited to see Dom Kubrick and Lucas Riley, the Krusty Crew here, challenge for the championships.
Here to set the stage momentarily, Jack Farmer.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall, and it is for the United Wrestling Network Tag Team Championships. Introducing first the challengers from Bell Gardens, California. Weighing a combined weight of 375 pounds, top-notch Lucas Riley and Mad Droogie Dom Kubrick, the Krusty Crew. And the champions, straight out of New York City, and a combined weight of 436 pounds, they are the United Wrestling Network Tag Team Champions, Slice Boogie, Danny Limelight, 5150.
Stage is set. Champs and challengers ready. We'll have this matchup next.
On Wednesday, December 10th, ATL is where the best wrestle as AEW presents Dynamite. Make this holiday season unforgettable and get the gift of the greatest professional wrestlers in the world, delivering a live show unlike anything else.
AEW is where the best wrestle.
Be there live as All Elite Wrestling returns to Atlanta. AEW Dynamite live from Gateway Center Arena, Wednesday, December 10th. Tickets on sale now, starting at just $20 at AEWTIX.com.
Yep, your worst nightmare. Your car broke down. Unless you already called CarShield, the legit #1 auto protection company in the country. When you're protected with a plan through CarShield, the process is smooth like ice and done in as little as 3 steps. 1, the tow truck takes your car to the shop. The cost of towing, covered when you got a plan through CarShield. 2, plans through CarShield have rental car options too. 3, when you pick up your vehicle, you don't have a big repair bill to worry about. When you call CarShield, whether you got a small problem like a power window motor or a big problem like an engine or transmission that could cost you thousands of dollars, you're taken care of. Call CarShield now.
Call CarShield for coverage on up to 5,000 parts and get the CarShield guarantee. Call 800-764-5611. 800-764-5611.
opening bell, 51-50, gets the jump on the Krusty Crew, and now you got a little double teaming, but apparently Lucas Riley didn't get the memo because he is dividing and conquering, at least for the moment. I'll tell you, when it comes to double teaming, nobody does it quite like the Krusty Crew. These guys are so fast. Look at that. Look at the speed of these guys. They might win the titles just like that. They've got the champs all kinds of off balance.
Yeah, they're teaching them a lot of good stuff down there at Santino Brothers. And the Krusty Crew showing off their speed at the early stages of this match.
Dom Kubrick was, in fact, part of a tag team title faction at one point. So did make title history. Would love to do so again in a little bit more of a traditional sense. And man, they have taken back the opening kickoff for a touchdown, have the Krusty Crew. They are all over the champion.
Very impressed with Lucas Riley, not only his speed and his ability to attack from the outside, innovative offense, but physique. I mean, this guy's put on really good weight over the last couple of years, and you can see the strength behind the strikes of Lucas Riley. I mean, quickly becoming one of the toughest players in Southern California.
I don't know if you have enough muscle for this man, though. Here comes Big Slice Boogie. Comes in with the blockbuster, and now the champs saying, you want fireworks, you've got some. Senton by Slicey, slices, he dices, and looking for the cover.
Veteran referee Chris Massey right on top of that cover. Perfect angle, only 2 championships still in the balance.
Tag team titles on the line, that's fitting, of course, on a week where we will have the legendary Navajo Warrior held the tag team titles in the United Wrestling Network along with the Hawaiian Lion, but his history in this area goes back even further than that, back to the days of UPW and a young John Cena, then known as the Prototype. Wrestlers like the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, and Navajo Warrior steps back into the ring for the last time in the United Wrestling Network later on. But we've got a good one here in the tag team division. Kubrick has got so many tools in that toolbox offensively. Look at this. Look at the movement of this guy.
Back and forth action, quick pace. Kubrick floats in for the cover, and no, look at that. One half of the tag champion, Slice Boogie, Johnny on the spot, and look at this. Kubrick putting his body on the line, crashing to the outside.
Amazing, springs in to the moonsault, and he's not done yet. He's got Limelight in his sights, crossbody, hook that leg, win the titles, here we go. Only a count of 2. This has been wall-to-wall action, Christian.
The tag team division has absolutely been on fire this year, and if Krusty Crew is able to walk out with the gold tonight, that trend is certainly going to continue.
We'll look for it. And now, you know, the official distracted there with Slice, and that allows a little bending and breaking of the rules by the radioactive Poppy. How impressive is Danny Limelight, the longest United Wrestling Network world title reign as a singles champion in company history.
And I honestly think that's where the attitude shift came for Danny Limelight, as he lost that world title under controversial circumstances, and it was Big Baby Slim who beat down Danny Limelight on the night he lost his title to Jordan Cruz. And since then, Limelight taking on an entire new attitude, and some have just not taken a liking to it. He's getting booed by crowds all over, and frankly, it's also been a success for him as he's walked around with that tag team championships since they won them last month.
And when you're down, who do you turn to? You turn to your family, you turn to your familia, you turn to your old hermano in Slice Boogie, and it's like time never passed. Right back to dominating. You remember back in the days of the Bodega, well now 51-50, then went from there to winning tag team titles all in various promotions, and now came right back to the United Wrestling Network, and they're back on top of the heap.
Yeah, Danny Limelight, one of the busiest guys in Hollywood, not just in pro wrestling, but of course working as an actor all around the country, doing SAG films, featured in many TV shows recently. I mean, the guy is balancing not only world championship and tag team championship runs, but of course, he's a thespian, and you got to appreciate the hard work of Limelight's success of 51-50.
Well, and again, I think that's why Limelight, you know, he thinks he commands respect. And look at this, going for a little trip to the corner store. And now Slice with the elevation there into the elbow. Tandem offense at its best. And they almost put away the crew.
Limelight thought it was 3. He's no stranger to getting a 3 count on top. Right now he's going to take a head there, slow things down a little bit for Kubrick, who's been just flying around the ring. This is a very smart plan from Danny Limelight.
51-50 with that exchange, just put him in the deep fryer at the Krusty Krab there. Had him in trouble, and if you can slow the pace of the Krusty crew and you keep them from making those quick tags, you really take a lot of their primary weapons away, Christian.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it that Krusty crew, one of their biggest assets is their speed, and if you keep them off their feet, they will not be as fast. Massive drop kick there from the former world champion.
Yep, current tag team title holder. Big drop kick, admired his work a little bit, but again, you don't want to waste time with the Krusty crew. If you got them in a compromising position, you better put them away because they are so resilient. Look at the strength here.
Yeah, this is a smart strategy here by the Puerto Rican powerhouse. Slice Boogie. Make all that blood rush to the head of Kubrick and slam him down.
Slice is so strong. You want to talk about putting on muscle. Slice certainly has done that. He is a big bruiser, is Slice Boogie. Got a lot of ways to hurt you. He can cause a variety of damage. And Dom Kubrick having to fight from underneath, and that is not easy to do. And they are caught. They're caught in the back of the bodega here.
Really bad spot here. That's a perfect reference there. That's the place you don't want to be there. Isolated in the corner, Limelight choking you out. And Slice Boogie's smart here. He's getting the referee to look behind and distract himself with Lucas Riley. And in the corner, in the other corner, Limelight doing a ton of damage.
Yeah, the back of the bodega there, that's where the food's starting to perish. That's where those expiration dates and your chances at winning are going to expire if you find yourself there. But Dom Kubrick battling with everything he's got. And if he can get to the corner, he's going to have a fresh Lucas Riley out there.
I want to see Lucas Riley get back in this fight, man. He's G'ing up. But Limelight there, right as I said it, just pulls Riley away. And Kubrick, no one home there to make a tag. Kubrick, though, able to counter.
Yeah, but that was a huge turning point in this matchup, Christian. If Kubrick had made that tag, look at this German suplex. Oh my God! Turns him inside out to Slice Boogie.
Right on the back of the neck goes Kubrick. Slicing for the cover. There's 2 and no!
51-50 are in control. Can they seal the deal? We find out after this.
Are you waking up in the morning with a sore jaw, headaches, maybe even ringing in your ears, all because you're grinding and clenching your teeth at night? That's exactly what was going on with me. I end up going to a dentist and he wants to charge over $600 for a night guard. That's when I found this, the Brooks Night Guard. This was a game changer. It's smaller than other night guards that I tried, which is a good thing because it doesn't make me gag. It could fit on the top or the bottom of the teeth. It's lightweight and super comfortable. Now the Brooks Night Guard redirects the bite force away from the back teeth, reducing jaw pain while still protecting the teeth. This unique design is what makes Brooks Night Guard different from all other traditional grind guards. Go to brooksnightguard.com and order yours today. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Go to brooksnightguard.com and use the promo code to activate your special TV offer. That's brooksnightguard.com. Order today and take advantage of this special TV offer. Your teeth will thank you for it in the morning.
Have you written a book but don't know how to get it published? We do. We take our authors through the publishing process from editing to distribution and sales. Christian Faith Publishing distributes all book genres, and we understand you have more than a book. It's unique, personal, and written with a higher purpose. Call the number on the screen or scan the QR code, and we'll send you a free writer's guide packed with tips, tricks, and templates.
Call or scan for your free writer's guide, 888-440-3095. That's 888-440-3095.
Welcome back, everybody. We've got an incredible tag team title match here. 51-50, though, dominating throughout the break. And Christian, they are starting to punish the Krusty crew.
Yeah, we've talked about it a lot, about this tag team division in the United Wrestling Network rivaling any promotion on the planet right now. It is as fired up as any time in our rich history. And And these four men have delivered tonight. What a fight we've seen thus far. And Danny Limelight continuing to punish. Dom Kubrick looking to slow down the speed of Krusty Crew. And you can see in the back of the screen there, Lucas Riley just begging for a tag, itching to get in on some action.
But you think of the quick start that the Krusty Crew had. That's when they could make frequent tags. That's when they could double team. That has been a long time in the past at this point. They could have had a tag moments ago, but Limelight neutralized them. Look at this, big DDT there by Kubrick.
Yeah, Limelight's body looks lifeless, eating all of that DDT. This may be the opportunity for Kubrick to get Lucas Riley in.
Fittingly, Kubrick dished out a little ultra violence there with that DDT. Tag is made on both sides. You've got a very fresh Lucas Riley. We'll see just how top-notch he is.
Riley finally with the opportunity. Riley rolls him up. Oh, cutter out of nowhere! Lucas Riley!
Unreal.
Riley is fired up. He needs to calm down here and poise himself. They have a chance here at the titles. Riley, though, still fighting back.
Now, couldn't get him that time.
Riley's so nimble. And Lucas Riley, elusive. Is this the turning point for the Tag Team Championships? Tope Suicida from Lucas Riley.
Taking out the champions. And he's got the Irvine Improv is coming unglued. These people going bananas, but you got to get the legal man in there and get the 1, 2, 3.
Riley looks to go high risk here, TK. Put his body on the line for the gold. Riley hits it.
Huge elbow off the top, right through the heart, stake through the heart. But somehow Slice Boogie digs down deep. A testament to his power. History almost made.
The growth and maturation of Lucas Riley has been something to behold, something people should write about. I mean, this man has become a man before our eyes, and the Krusty Crew is now in position to become champions.
I'll tell you, the crowd wanted to see it. You heard the chant of Krusty Crew. They thought it was going to happen. But look at this, the super kick, and now a sandwich job. They're serving up sandwiches there at the store. Oh, look at this spear, though. And now a roll-up. Oh, they're going to get him. They're going to get him. No, how close was that? Caught the champ sleeping almost. Oh, look at this. They're looking for the Krusty Crusher. And they hit it. Will they win the titles? Here's the cover. No. So close.
The Krusty Crew mere inches away for becoming United Wrestling Network Tag Team Champions. What a match we've had on our hands tonight.
Well, you better have one heck of a secret formula if you hope to defeat 5150. They've been unstoppable. The crowd loving the action here. What a tag team title match we have. Crew back to doing what they do best though, Christian. Frequent tags, staying fresh, double team, and what are they doing here?
Yeah, this is big trouble here for Slice Boogie. Slice trying to fight out with big right hands there. Oh, look at this, TK.
Big power bomb by Slice.
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa! Look at the agility by the big man, and now a frog splash by the radioactive Poppy. Here's the cover. Oh, off the top, Riley makes the save in grand fashion.
Match of the year candidate here in the United Wrestling Network. All four men down. All four leaving their hearts and bodies in the ring.
Who's the legal man, Christian?
I have no idea.
I don't know how the official Chris Massey could keep track of that as well. What a match it has been. Bodies strewn everywhere. And whoever can get back to their feet first might really dictate the pace for the rest of this matchup, might determine who will take home the gold.
Limelight looks the closest to getting back to a vertical base.
Championship committee earning their money with this one, aren't they? What a match.
And if you don't get down here to Irvine, if you don't get down here to watch these men fight in person, you are missing out.
Meeting of the minds. Look at Kubrick go over the top. Double blockbuster by Dom Kubrick.
The focus and concentration hit that blockbuster on not one but two men from Kubrick, who now positions Lucas Riley to get in. And can Riley put this team away?
Full head of steam by the Crew. They get caught there. Oh, look at this. this. Fireman's carry, they're looking for that 456. Highest roll when you roll the dice. They roll the dice when they put the titles on the line, and they pass the test.
And still tag team champions, Slice Boogie and Danny Limelight, 51-50.
Well, Christian, that was a tag team title matchup that'll live on in the highlight reels. And let's take a look back with the replay. Incredible action. Look at some of this stuff that Krusty Crew was doing.
The speed with which this match unfolded was incredible. The pace at the beginning, fast. But it was Limelight and Boogie who picked apart the Krusty Crew and successfully defended their United Tag titles. Wait, let's look. Limelight's got a mic.
What you say? You say Yankees suck? Yankees suck? So does your mother.
Choice words by Danny Limelight. More to come on Championship Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just 2 weeks, we have a huge United Wrestling Network World Championship match where Jordan Cruz will look to put his championship on the line against one of the hottest wrestling talents today, the core kid, Javi. Now, Javi, you got to see Jordan Cruz up close and personal last week when you interrupted him. What did you see from the champion?
Jack, I saw a coward. I saw a bully. And I saw a punk. Since day one in this business, good, bad, or indifferent, I did everything on my own. Whether I struck out or whether I hit a home run, it was all me. But Jordan Cruz has someone watching his back at all times because he has no shot against me one-on-one. And I'll tell you how it's going to go in 2 weeks because I've got limitless, I can't curse on TV, potential. In 2 weeks, it's going to be time to fight. It's going to be time to win. And it's going to be time to open this pit up. Thanks, Jack.
Thank you, Javi.
Hello, everyone. This is David Marquez with the United Wrestling Network. And Ohio, are you ready? We're coming. The Lorraine Palace Theater on March 28th. Tickets are on sale right now. So everybody watching Rock and Sports Entertainment Network, we hope to see you there. Go to the website, check it out. You'll see stars from AEW and WWEID and New Japan Pro Wrestling and all your favorite stars of Championship Wrestling. So don't forget to be there. Tickets on sale now. Ringside seats on the stage. Be there.
Hey folks, I'm Chris Salcedo, your liberty-loving Latino, and if you're like me, you want to stay sharp, informed, stay connected. But if your hearing isn't what it used to be, it can feel like you're missing out on the conversation. That's why I'm excited to tell you about Nano Hearing Aids, the affordable, high-quality solution that's changing the way Americans hear the world around them. Nano Hearing Aids are sold direct and shipped straight to your home. Plus, the Nano Hearing Aids are a fraction of what you'd expect to pay for prescription hearing aids.
I didn't realize how much hearing I lost until I put the Nano Hearing Aids in.
Nanos aren't available in stores and supplies are limited. Call now to find the hearing aid perfect for you and your budget.
No prescription, no doctor, ordered online.
It's made a huge difference in my life, and I'm grateful for it.
Get back great hearing with Nano Hearing Aids. This special TV offer won't last long. Call now.
Call 800-644-1488. That's 800-644-1488. 800-644-1488.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a contract signing to attend to and a United Heritage title match to make official. So please welcome the United Heritage Champion, EJ Sparks. All right, EJ, before we get this contract.
No disrespect to you, LaQuaso. This ain't got nothing to do with you. But I got something that I gotta say. Maxamilien. Yeah, I feel the same way. Maxamilien, the last time I stood in this ring, you and your doofus circle of stooges decided to jump me when my back was turned. See, and what really ticks me off is all year that I've held this championship, I've been very, very vocal saying that I'm a fighting champion, and anybody that wants a piece of me for this, all they gotta do is step up. But nah. They wanna do things the hard way. Well, guess what, fellas? Y'all about to learn real quick that you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So with that being said, long story short, Maxamilien, I accept your challenge for the Heritage Championship, and I have no doubt in my freaking mind that I will beat you and I will remain champion. So with that being said, y'all want to get disrespectful? All right, bet. Let's get disrespectful. Maxamilien, get out here right now, get in this ring, sign this contract so I can smack that stupid look off your goofy face. What's up?
My name is Jordan Castle. This is our business associate, Jose the Assassin. And this is 1 in a million Maxamilien. Now, EJ, you got it all wrong, man. There's no disrespect here. We respect you. Maxamilien, he respects the hell out of you, and frankly, he'd be a fool not to. Shut your mouth while we're conducting business. EJ, we are not ignorant to the fact that you have been a phenomenal Heritage Champion, all right? You have amazed these people with your athleticism. You have wowed them with your courage. And I think even you can agree that EJ Sparks has given all of you a Heritage Champion that you can be proud of. The only problem is, EJ, what these stupid people think doesn't matter. Never has, yeah, that's so. Never has, never will. And I'm not sure if this bozo general manager is jealous or if he's just plain stupid. But what's best for business is 1 in a million Maxamilien. EJ, look at that face. Look at that body. When you look like that, you don't have to dream big. You don't have to work hard. You are entitled to that championship. Look at the name of that title, Heritage. What is the word? What is the root word? It's inheritance. This is his inheritance for being better than you and better than everyone here. So EJ, heed my advice, please. I'm begging you. Enjoy that championship for as long as you can, because when you get in the ring with him, that is the last time you're even sniffing that belt. He's gonna lock you in the Max Factor, and he's gonna finish the job that your glass neck started. And one more thing. Hey, LaQuasto, when we win that championship, I'm gonna use all the power that it gives us to get you fired as general manager, the same way you got fired from the WWE.
Thank you, Max. Thank you, Jordan.
Welcome.
Thank you for finally making things clear. You know, because since the moment you two arrived in the United Wrestling Network, there's been this animosity, this entitlement, not just against United, but specifically against me. And I didn't know why, because, dude, I don't even know you. And you see, that's the problem in your brain. You think because I don't know you and I don't care to know you, I don't know who you are. And brother, that couldn't be further from the truth. So as someone who's done a few things and dealt with a few things in this sport, let me give you some advice. When you have all the success you've had early in your career, and it's been a lot, congratulations, enjoy the ride. But when it starts to get to your head and you start to get full of yourself, that's when people start to get sick of it. Not just people like me, not just people like them, but most importantly to you, people like Maxamilien. So right now, you have a choice. You either stand down, act like a professional, and sign this contract, or you can explain to Maxamilien why he's going to have more time to spend in Montenegro because you cost him a title match.
Assassin throwing the first big right hand there and starting a brouhaha here in this contract signing.
Yeah, living up to that assassin moniker. He laid out EJ in Oxnard as well, allowing Maxamilien to stand tall with the Heritage title.
Wait a minute.
Here comes his spirit too, and he's not coming alone. He's got an equalizer.
A spiritual coming to the aid of the Heritage champion, EJ Sparks. A brawl nearly breaking out here after this contract signing.
Anything's official. Let's not wait any longer. It's going to be Jose the Assassin and Maxamilien taking on Fidel Bravo and EJ Sparks next week.
Big announcement there, TK.
I love it, Johnny LaQuasto. You talk WWE almost like an old GM there. Teddy Long, you got a tag team match, playa. We got a break and we'll be back.
Yep. Your worst nightmare, your car broke down. Unless you already called CarShield, the legit #1 auto protection company in the country. When you're protected with a plan through CarShield, the process is smooth like ice and done in as little as 3 steps. 1, the tow truck takes your car to the shop. The cost of towing, covered when you got a plan through CarShield. 2, plans through CarShield have rental car options too. 3, when you pick up your vehicle, you don't have a big repair bill to worry about. When you call CarShield, whether you got a small problem like a power window motor or a big problem like an engine or transmission that could cost you thousands of dollars, you're taken care of. Call CarShield now.
Call CarShield for coverage on up to 5,000 parts and get the CarShield guarantee. Call 800-764-5611. 800-764-5611.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Ordering is fast and easy with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
What a match we have coming your way. A true heavyweight clash, a true hoss fight between 2 of the most tenured tag team wrestlers in the history of the United Wrestling Network, and they will collide here in singles action. And there's a whole lot of personal pride on the line in this one. stand up and give the flowers to the Navajo Warrior. What a career, started back in 1991, and a lot of history here in the Southern California region. Wrestled for Ultimate Pro Wrestling, UPW, that started the careers of the likes of John Cena. Back then he was the prototype, guy that the Navajo Warrior mixed it up with, along with the likes of the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels, The Miz, some of his early matches in UPW as well, but a lot of history in the United Wrestling Network as well, Christian, where he was tag team title holder along with the Hawaiian Lion, and has mixed it up with Che Cabrera in the past. In fact, on Primetime Live, of course, that big live pay-per-view series, out, the return to action out of the pandemic, the Wolf Zaddies took on the Tribe, and that one didn't go to a finish. It was chaotic. It was ruled a no contest, and now these two have a chance for their respective teams to settle the score, as it were.
You know, when I reflect on the 35-plus year career of the Navajo Warrior and the things he's accomplished, it is not just his acumen in the ring. It is not just the multiple tag team championships he's worn on his shoulder and around his waist. It's really the way he has given back. It's the men he's trained. It is the fact that without Navajo Warrior, many of the wrestlers we have come to love in the Hall of Famers of today wouldn't exist. And just a ton of respect for Navajo Warrior, who is here in his last appearance in United and will face Samoa Joe in Arizona on November 8th in his final match. Navajo Warrior, man, what a legend.
So this is it. This is his final matchup in the United Wrestling Network. Then, of course, it goes to Arizona to face Samoa Joe. Another one that was a big fixture in Ultimate Pro Wrestling. And now Navajo Warrior, two-time national strongman champion, two-time international champion. So this guy is carrying around Volkswagen bugs and all kinds of heavy things. And it's just, he's been excelling at a whole new form of competition. But he can still go in the ring as well. He's been a fixture in 2K games with all the WWE 2K releases. So you talked about giving back to the business. He has done that, been there, done that. Has faced the likes of Yokozuna, The Undertaker, Owen Hart, Vader. I mean, a who's who.
And that's the thing, TK. I mean, Navajo Warrior, frankly, my wrestling fandom started in 1991 when the Ultimate Warrior defeated Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 6 for the world title. And Navajo's career goes back further than that.
Well, we don't talk about that, and Navajo wouldn't want you to talk about that either, as he is a big-time Hulkamaniac. And this is not where you want to be if you're Latino meat. You don't want to be eating big chops by Navajo Warrior.
I just think about, like 1991. I think I was in, not to make Navajo feel old by any means, but I was in kindergarten, TK.
Big Navajo elbow.
And now Navajo was beating asses around the country. And I mean, just to think that we're still blessed to see this man and him wrap up this legendary career here in Hollywood.
Look at the power here. Look at the power again. The strongman champion scoops up Latino meat, not wasting any time. Goes for the cover. At one point, Che Cabrera's cohorts, Rico Dynamite and Bad Dude Tito, took the United Wrestling Network World Tag Team titles, melted them down, and made necklaces.
Yeah, shout out to Bad Dude Tito, who is currently on the DL with an injury to his lower back. Some would say that injury was what potentially led to the Wolf Zaddies losing the World Tag Team Championships to 5150. And we would love to see Tito get back and get healthy soon.
No question about it. And gas tank and youth can become a factor here, as Che Cabrera now in the driver's seat of this matchup, and he would love to send the legend in his final United Wrestling Network matchup. He'd love to send him packing and out the doors with a loss. Just because if you talk about the fierce rivalry between these two over the years, at least in the tag team ranks. Sending the legend to the outside. And on the hunt here is Che Cabrera, not allowing the veteran to get a breath.
You got to figure Quasto's strategy in putting these two guys together tonight in a retirement match for Navajo was a good one. These two have a lot of history
These
together.
two battling on the outside. We got to take a break. Heavyweight clash continues next.
On Wednesday, December 10th. ATL is where the best wrestle as AEW presents Dynamite. Make this holiday season unforgettable and get the gift of the greatest professional wrestlers in the world, delivering a live show unlike anything else.
AEW is where the best wrestle.
Be there live as All Elite Wrestling returns to Atlanta. AEW Dynamite, live from Gateway Center Arena, Wednesday, December 10th. Tickets on sale now, starting at just $20 at AEWTIX.com.
Did you know that Christian Faith Publishing works with authors just like you to turn manuscripts into published books? Hi, I'm Luke. Have you written a book but don't know how to get it published? We do. We take our authors through the publishing process from the infancy of editing to distribution and sales. We're looking to publish books with positive content in all genres. We understand that your labor is more than a book. It's unique, personal, and likely written with a higher purpose to spread the word. Interested in learning more? You can call the number on the screen today or scan the QR code, and we'll send you a free writer's guide packed with tips, tricks, and templates to help you finish that great American novel. Call now. Don't just believe me. Have you been reading these author reviews? Perhaps the smartest decision our authors make is to contact CFP. If you're ready with a manuscript and want your book reviewed, contact us today.
Call for your free writer's guide or scan the QR code now. 888-440-3095. That's 888-440-3095.
Welcome back, everyone. Throughout the break, Che Cabrera in control, trying to spoil the party here for the Navajo Warrior. This is his birthday as well, by the way, and his final United Wrestling Network matchup. And as tough as it is to admit it, right now, it's all Che Cabrera.
Yeah, happy birthday to Big Steve, man. What a career it has been for this great warrior. And right now, though, maybe regretting getting into this fight with Che Cabrera in his final appearance at United Wrestling Network, as Cabrera now stomping and choking out Navajo Warrior.
Navajo Warrior putting on that face paint for the last time in the United Wrestling Network. He's got his war face on, but will that veteran body be able to go to war with somebody as imposing and impressive as Che Cabrera? The legend is in deep, deep trouble right now, and Cabrera is completely depleting the gas tank of the legend.
I got to tell you, a lot of people showing up tonight for this match for Navajo Warrior. We remember him with the Hawaiian Lion, John Williams, back in the day. We remember that tag team, but it was Heather Lynn who walked them and accompanied them to the ring for much of their championship run. She's here tonight watching this match.
Heather Lynn in the house, came all the way out from Orlando, Florida, and former television champion, main event James Morgan in the house as well. A lot of the alums of the United Wrestling Network back to watch this one, to watch one more war dance for the Navajo Warrior. And Cabrera is taking him out, and that is a Herculean effort by Latino Meat. Slams him, covers him, looking for the win. Navajo kicks out.
Navajo goes 300 plus pounds, just lifting him up and slamming him down. The power of Latino Meat on display.
Yeah, Navajo does not Navago usually unless he wants to, and Cabrera had to muscle him up. And again, just sapping the strength and trying to make the crowd a non-factor here. You know the crowd wants to urge on the legend here, the Navajo Warrior, in his final United Wrestling Network matchup. But Cabrera trying to silence him.
I had a chance to talk to Steve earlier tonight, big Navajo Warrior. We talked about his legendary career, starting his wrestling career.
Hold on here, if that arm had dropped, it would have been over.
Yeah, that was close there, TK. He's coming back to life. He started his career against Spicoli in 1991. This guy has done everything. I asked him, how do you feel about retiring? He said, you know what, I get to spend some more time with my grandkids. She's only a month old. God bless him. And now, Navajo with that vintage dance.
Yeah, he's got some pep in his step now, doesn't he? I think he awakened the elders and awakened the spirits of the tribe. And catching him with those signature tomahawk chops. Full head of steam, nowhere to go but down for Cabrera. Waking the spirits again, that big knee in the corner, big hip attack. Man, I'll tell you, Navajo Warrior has fought his way back in a big way, looking for the win. Cabrera, resourceful, gets his foot on the rope.
Navajo taking a ton of damage in this fight so far, perhaps out of breath and unable to pull Che into an advantageous position, ring in the center of the ring. Che just too close, gets the leg up there.
Well, he's found his second win, though, has Navajo Warrior, and he's completely dominant now in this matchup. Went back to the well one too many times, though, and there's a lot of game film on this guy, and Cabrera has watched it, and he has felt it in the past, and he was ready for it that time.
Cabrera hits a nasty clothesline there, but he elects to go outside of the ring and climb. Looking to go high risk is Che Cabrera to put down the legend for good.
Latino meat, oh, that is a big meat missile there. Catches him with the shoulder block and gets the win, my goodness.
Your winner, Che Cabrera.
Cabrera had to pull out all the stops to best the legend in his final United Wrestling Network matchup. Let's go back. This was a hoss fight. Heavy, thunderous chops being thrown back and forth. How about Navajo Warrior scooping him up, slamming him, and then Cabrera returning the favor. This was pure physicality, but Cabrera gets the win in the end.
There you see it. Navajo reflecting on a brilliant career. Che celebrating and Navajo taking a moment to reflect in the ring under the bright lights of Hollywood on all that he's accomplished, and a great sign of sportsmanship from Latino Meat, who thanks the big man for 35 years of incredible pro wrestling. And thank you, Navajo Warrior, for your contributions. Thank you for making Hollywood your home.
Navajo Warrior didn't get his hand raised tonight, but he did countless times under that United Wrestling Network logo, which fittingly you see right behind him. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the battles. Thank you for everything you've given this business. Navajo Warrior walks through that curtain one last time.